welcome to the video lecture on Introduction to Accounting. So our topic in today's video is relating to multiple choice question, part 5 on Introduction to Financial Accounting. Let's move on to the first question. Question number 81 says, which of the following is not a subfield of accounting? Now, accounting is basically a very wide term which encompasses within it many meanings and types of, say for example, the recording, analyzing activities, etc. Now, the various types of accountings are also known, basically termed to be the subfields of accounting, which includes financial accounting, management accounting, human resource accounting, etc. On the other side, if you take into consideration, bookkeeping is basically a transactional and administrative role that handles the day-to-day task or operations of recording financial transactions. So bookkeeping is only transactional and administrative role, including purchase, receipts, sales and payments and recording of the same. Therefore, which of the following is not a subfield of accounting? The correct answer will be D, bookkeeping. Question number 82, all of the following are the functions of accounting except. Now, decision making, measurement, forecasting are all important functions with respect to accounting. But posting is a part of bookkeeping, as what we said, that because bookkeeping plays the role of a transactional and administrative role that handles the day-to-day task of financial recording of financial transactions, like what we said as purchase, receipts, sales and payments. So the correct answer will be D, posting, which is not a function of accounting. Question number 83, on what basis the financial position of a business is ascertained? Now, the financial position, what do we mean by the term financial position? Financial position is basically the current balance of the recorded assets, liabilities and equities of an organization. Now, this information is recorded in the balance sheet, which is termed to be a financial statement, which talks about the financial position. Now, where from we get the balance sheet? As per the choices available in the option, recording under the process of bookkeeping, no. Trial balance, no. So the correct answer will be C, accounting report, where you will find the balance sheet, which is a summary of all assets and liabilities of the business. So the correct answer is C. Who invented the double entry system? Now, Luca Pacioli was a person who was termed to be a magician and a lover of numbers. He discovered this special bookkeeping in the year 1494, and he is termed to be the father of accounting. So the correct answer, with reference to who invented the double entry system, the correct option will be D, Lucas Pacioli. Question number 85, accounting is. Whether it's a science, it's an art and a science both, or none of this. Now, accounting is both an art as well as a science. How? It is an art as it records, classifies and summarizes the financial transaction, which helps in understanding the profitability and the financial status of the business. Accounting is also said to be a science as it is structured knowledge based on certain basic principles. Now, you have accounting principles also. Therefore, the correct answer will be an art and a science both. So, the correct option will be C. Question number 86. Bookkeeping was first introduced in. Now, as we said that the father of accounting is Lucas Pacioli. He is an Italian who first introduced the concept of double entry bookkeeping in the field of accounting in the year 1494. He is an Italian. So bookkeeping was first introduced in Italy. The correct option is D. Question number 87. Accounting is a profession, a social force, a service activity, all of the above. The correct answer will be D, all of the above, because accounting is a social force, a service, a profession. So the correct option is D. Question number 88. A trade discount is. Now, what I mean by a trade discount? A trade discount is basically a routine reduction from the regular or the established price of a particular product. The objective of giving a trade discount is to ensure bulk order from the vendors or the retailers, and is allowed at the time of sales. So the correct option will be B, allowed at the time of sale of goods. Question number 89. Cash discount is. So a cash discount basically refers to an incentive that a seller offers to a buyer in return for paying the bill before the scheduled due date. In case of a cash discount, the seller will usually reduce the amount and the buyer owes by either a small percentage or a set of amount. Now, this is done when the vendor is making the payment or settling the account as a part of the full and final settlement. So the correct option will be D, received at the time of making the payment. So the correct option will be B. Question number 90. Investment account is related to. As we know that a real account is an account that retains and rolls forward its ending balance at the end of the year. This amount then becomes the beginning balance for the next year. And we are aware of that in real account we take into consideration all kind of assets. Investment is an asset. Therefore, investment will be a part of real account. So the correct option will be B. Question number 91. Debit word is, as we said, the Lucas Piccoli was the inventor of the concept of double entry system in accounting, and the accounting process was invented in Italy. So the correct option will be B, Latin language. Question number 92 is given to a business when to clear the payment before a certain period. Now, as we said, that a cash discount refers to an incentive that a seller offers to a buyer in return for paying the bill before the scheduled due date. Now, in case of a cash discount, the seller will usually reduce the amount that the buyer owes by either a certain percentage or by a small amount. This is done when the vendor is making the payment or settling the account as a part of the full and final settlement. Therefore, it is basically a cash discount which is given to the business when to clear the payment before a certain period, and the correct option will be A. Question number 93. Which accounting concept satisfies the valuation criteria? Now let me explain few of the concept. The realization principle is basically a concept that revenues can only be recognized once the underlying goods or services associated with the revenue has been delivered or rendered respectively. Similarly, the convention of conservatism, also known as the doctrine, is a policy of anticipating possible future losses and not considering future gains. The policy tends to understate rather than overstating the net assets and the net income, and therefore lead companies to play safe. So, which accounting concept satisfies the valuation criteria? The correct option will be D, because in a going concern also, it is an accounting term for a company that has the resource required or needed to continue operating indefinitely until it provides evidence on the contrary. Basically, the term also refers to companies' ability to make enough money in terms of valuation to stay afloat or to avoid bankruptcy. Therefore, the correct option here will be D, which is a part of realization, conservatism, as well as going concern concept. Question number 94. Interpretation means. Now, in financial statements are designed to show the performance, financial condition, as well as maybe the cash flow of a business. Now, the interpretation of financial statement reveals how to convert these statements into an open book that can be explored in depth, giving crucial insights to investors, lenders, and creditors. Therefore, the correct option will be A, explanation of meaning and significance of the data in financial statement. Question number 95. A trader purchased a good for rupees 25 lakhs, and of this 70% of the goods were sold during the year. At the end of 31st of December 2009, the market value of such goods was rupees 5 lakhs. So the market value is rupees 5 lakhs. But the trader recorded in his books the valuation of the stock as 7 lakh 50. Which of the following concept is violated? Now, as we said, that the convention of conservatism, also known as a doctrine, is basically a policy of anticipating possible future losses and not future gains. This policy tends to understate rather than to overstate the net assets or the net income, and therefore it refers to companies playing safe with respect to their valuation. Now, this, as per the example, the market value was 5 lakhs and the trader has recorded it as 7 lakh 50,000. You need to record your stock at market value or else at the current valuation, whichever is lower. So it has clearly violated the conservatism approach or the doctrine of conservatism. So the correct option will be B. Question number 96. If one of the car purchased by a car dealer is used for business purpose instead of resale, then it should be recorded by. Since you have purchased a car and thereby you are using in the business, so it has to be shown as an asset because the purpose is not for resale. So the correct option will be C, where the asset motor car will be debited, and if you have considered the car to be part of resale, you might have debited purchase, so purchase required to be credited to be nullified. So the correct option is C, motor car to be debited, purchase to be credited. Question number 97. The stationery mart company will debit the purchase of stationery too. So as said, it's a stationery mart. So any stationery purchase will be considered to be a part of purchase account, because a stationery mart who is purchasing stationery will be converting and will be selling. So it's a part of resale. So the correct option is A, purchase account. Question number 98. The policy of anticipating no profit and providing for all possible losses arises due to the concept of, as we said before, the convention of conservatism known as doctrine is a policy of anticipating possible future losses and not future gains. So this is what is important. So the correct option will be C, conservatism approach. Question number 99. If the market value of closing inventory is less than the cost price, inventory will be shown at. Now, as per our last example only, we said that the policy of conservatism approach is to understate rather than to overstate net assets and net income. And it's being said that the closing inventory should be valued at cost or market value, whichever is lower. So if the market value of the closing stock is less than the cost price, who is lower? The market value is lower. So the inventory has to be valued at market value. So the correct option will be A. Let's move on to the last question. Mr. X is a dealer in electronic goods, purely dealing with refrigerator, washing machine, air conditioner and television. He purchases 2 air conditioner and installed in his showroom. So kindly understand, this is not for the purpose of resale. In the books of X & Co., which is this particular electronic goods company, the cost of this 2 air conditioner will be debited too. Now, as we said, it's not a part of resale. It has been installed in his showroom, so it will be a part of the fixed asset. So both the air conditioner to be considered as a part of a fixed asset. So the correct option will be C, fixed asset. I hope you have understood the concept discussed in this particular video relating to the multiple choice question on financial accounting. Previous to this particular video, there are 4 other videos which has already been uploaded in the channel. Students and viewers are requested to check on with the videos relating to MCQ on financial accounting. Till then, thank you. Have a nice day.